I have no apology because I have no idea what I did to him to end the relationship. But as a man myself, I would say, hey, I'm in your corner 1,000%. I love what you're doing, fighting the very best. That's my mantra there. Fighting the very best and go after the best tough fighters. You've been doing it for a long time. Whoever you choose, Cinco de Mayo. I mean, all the power to you. But if we ever have to work together, I'm respectful. I respect your career. All I want to do is make the best fights happen for the people, for the crowd, for the fans. That's what it's all about. Making those fights for the fans. Yeah, we're bringing Virgil back, and no, we're back. We're back. I'm on a serious mission. And look, I've been in this business for 22 years now. When I'm serious, things happen. So I'm glad I'm back. Let's put it that way. I think that the whole boxing world and everyone that loves the game is gonna love the fact that we're gonna put the best against the best. That's all I want to do. I mean, I want to see Virgil Ortiz fight Terrence Crawford.
I love it.
I want to see Tim Tszyu come back over here and unify with whoever. I want to see the best versus the best, and this year is the best versus the best.
Munguia. What is he doing?
Munguia, he's waiting for his opportunity, man. He's waiting for his opportunity. Look, we're dealing with people, and his next fight will be announced soon. But I truly feel the way I preached, I don't know, a couple years ago, Canelo Munguia, an all Mexican showdown. Hopefully we'll see it soon.
What's stopping that fight from happening next?
Look, Canelo holds all the cards. That's all I have to say. Is Canelo holds all the cards, and like you guys, I want to see Benavidez Canelo. Yeah, it's great, but I also want to see Canelo Munguia because it'll be a hell of a fight. It's a great action-packed fight. So any of those, we'll all be happy.
The fact that he
what did Ryan and Haney talk about in the face-off? You were there in the mix right now.
It's yeah, they're all just trying to get into each other's head,
Does it work?
Just talking this, that. Does it work? At that moment it does, because you get heated up, but then you go back to your camp, you work on what you work on, you spar, you train, and you get ready physically, mentally. So all this trash talk really doesn't matter. It's how you focus once you step inside that ring.
By the way, it was beautiful to see you and Ryan at dinner. Tell me about that. Moving forward, you guys have a great relationship again, which is good to see.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a start, right? So, look, one thing about me is that all I want to do is make the best fights. That's it. That's the bottom line. That's why you're seeing me with Bob Arum, with Eddie Hearn. You're seeing me with Samson Leikowicz. You're seeing me with everybody except Al Heyman. He's nowhere to be found. But I would love to talk to him as well. So what I want to do is make sure that we all come together, because it starts with the promoters. We have the fighters. Let's fight each other. Let's make a round robin and figure out how we continue to grow the sport.
With the Tank fight about rematch clauses, rehydration clauses, is there any of that in this fight?
Zero. Zero whatsoever. So if you think about it, both guys are going to be in great shape. Both guys are going to have no rehydration clause, no weight gain, this, that. It's going to be an even fight. It's going to be a continuation of their sixth fight they've had in the amateurs. So, look, I watched all 6 fights. Man, were they competitive. I mean, Devin Haney was coming in hard, and Ryan Garcia was holding his own. So it's an even rivalry, which I'm looking forward to.
You've been a part of a lot of promotions yourself as a promoter and fighter. Some are kind of boring, some are tumultuous. This has been kind of a tumultuous one all of a sudden. What do you make of all this pre-fight buildup?
Look, I think both fighters are wanting to get it up on each other's neck. That's it. They want to go at it. They want to fight now. They're ready. It's exciting, yeah. It is exciting to know that there's such huge interest. We started in New York, media capital of the world, and I mean, I've never seen anything like it. I seriously think this is way bigger than Tank versus.
Do you think it breaks the pay-per-view of 1.2 million?
Yes, it does.
What would be a perfect number?
1.5. 1.5 would be great, but this is the start of maybe a trilogy. I think that's the way it's gonna go. Who knows? Maybe they fight 5-6 times like the amateurs. They really hate each other. They really have this animosity towards each other. And I tell Ryan, I tell Devin, you got to prove it in the ring. You're talking all this outside the ring. Prove it in the ring.
This is a promoter's dream, right? Working this kind of an event.
Yeah, I mean, look, we're used to working with big fighters and big events, and you know, this is obviously right up there. You know, my top 10. So I'm really looking forward to sitting down April 20th at the Barclays, watching ringside and watching a great fight.
Did media take you by surprise, and the attention the feedback that you got, given that Ryan hadn't had a major fight in New York?
What Ryan doesn't know is that his numbers are bigger in New York than they are in LA. And the reason why this fight is in New York is because you become a coast-to-coast champion. You become a world global star. So there's you know, behind the thought there's a madness, you know, that I think of, and you know, I take a look at the history of the sport and who fought in New York, who made it, who's the biggest, you know. So imagine the winner fighting this fight and winning becomes a global star. That's the bottom line. So that's the thought behind it.